After making wax impressions of the models, Dr. Levine concluded that 2 of the models were not consistent with the bite wound.
I took the 3rd model and examined all the individual characteristics that those teeth would have caused, compared those characteristics with the characteristics on the clarified photograph of Carla Brown's neck that I had, and came to the opinion that only that model was consistent with having caused that pattern injury or that bite mark.
He measured the teeth. He went back to the photograph. He turned them different ways. He held them up in the air. Finally, he laid the dental impressions on the table, and he pointed to him and he said, "That's your man."
Model number 3 belonged to John Prantey. Interestingly, Prantey also matched John Douglas's psychological profile. He was in his late 20s, had a history of troubled relationships with women. He attended industrial art school and had a sloppy, unkempt appearance. Prantey spent a great deal of time in the neighborhood, often visiting his friend who lived next door to Carla Brown. And just as John Douglas had predicted, Prantey had passed an earlier polygraph test. The most unusual aspect of Douglas's profile was the prediction that Prantey would be driving a red Volkswagen.
Where that came from, only John could say. But in fact, it did turn out that the individual did have a Volkswagen.
Prosecutors believe that when Carla Brown's fiancé left for work, John Prantey walked over and knocked on the door.
Maybe we can have you over for dinner.
Carla was talking on the telephone.
Yes, I understand. Hello? Wait a second, I just heard something at the door. Let me call you back. What do you want?
Need some help moving in?
I want you to leave.
Come on, mind if we talk a little?
I want you to leave now.
There was some kind of argument or struggle, possibly after she had rejected Prantey's sexual advances. He forced her into the basement and hit her with a tray table. At some point, he bit her on the shoulder and strangled her. Afterwards, he staged the scene to make it appear to be a sexual assault. But when he changed her clothes, he made the mistake of fastening the top button, the first clue that the scene had been staged.